WrestleMania 42 is in the books, and we are diving straight into the chaos. AJ Lee delivered a heart-wrenching message after her Intercontinental Championship loss to Becky Lynch, leaving fans everywhere wondering if we just witnessed her final stand in a WWE ring. She shared a deeply emotional moment with the crowd, hinting that this might not be a final goodbye, but the uncertainty surrounding her future has everyone talking.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The drama in Las Vegas was not just in the ring, because Becky Lynch found herself at the center of a major production blunder. During her entrance, the band The Wonder Years appeared to have a complete lip-sync malfunction that fans caught instantly as the vocals played before the mic even hit the singer's mouth. Despite that awkward technical nightmare, Lynch still walked away with the title in a massive night for the division. One image from the weekend is already burning up the internet, and it features the absolute intensity of Bron Breakker. A stunning photograph captured him in midair looking like a human missile during his signature spear, creating a visual that fans are calling one of the highlights of the entire event. With Breakker now looking to step out of the shadows and potentially clash with superstars like Seth Rollins, the future has never looked more explosive. The action is far from over as Night 2 approaches, and the betting markets are heating up for high-stakes bouts involving CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Rhea Ripley. Whether you are tracking the odds or looking for the best free bets for the remaining matches on the card, we have all the intel you need to stay ahead of the game. Make sure you are ready for every move by hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you never miss a beat. Is this the end of the road for the legendary AJ Lee? After a heart-wrenching loss at WrestleMania 42, the wrestling world is buzzing with questions, and frankly, I don't blame them. Becky Lynch walked away with the Intercontinental title, but it didn't come clean. We're talking about a classic heel move, pulling the referee into harm's way, a shove into an exposed turnbuckle, and a crushing manhandle slam. It was a finish that left a sour taste in the mouths of fans everywhere. In a candid, emotional post-match chat with Jackie Redmond, AJ Lee didn't hold back. She didn't just talk about the match, she talked about closure. You could feel the weight of that 10-year absence hanging in the air. When she said, "I never got to say goodbye last time, so this is not goodbye, but I'll see you soon. I hope." It felt less like a wrestling promo and more like a final curtain call. Let's be real, AJ didn't sound like someone planning to show up on Raw this Monday. After that legendary return last September to help CM Punk against the power couple of Lynch and Seth Rollins, the last few months have been a surreal fever dream for fans. Now that the dust has settled on her icy title reign, you have to wonder if this was her true swan song. Is she walking away on her own terms this time? Whether she stays or goes, her legacy is cemented. But what do you think? Was this the final chapter for AJ Lee, or is she just setting the stage for one last run? Drop a comment below to let me know, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you never miss an update on the ever-changing landscape of the WWE. Keep watching, because in this business, the only thing guaranteed is that nothing stays the same forever. We all know that at WrestleMania, perfection is the standard. But sometimes, things go hilariously wrong in front of millions of fans. At WrestleMania 42, Becky Lynch found herself at the center of a total production nightmare that had the internet buzzing instantly. As the man prepared for her walk to the ring, the Wonder Years were front and center to play her theme, New Lows. But there was just one problem. The vocals started blasting through the Allegiant Stadium speakers before the lead singer even bothered to lift his microphone. It was the kind of lip-sync fail that makes you cringe, and it only got worse when the track looped and exposed the glitch all over again. Honestly, in a spectacle as massive as Mania, you expect the production team to be locked in, but even the biggest stage in wrestling isn't immune to a technical disaster. Still, Becky didn't let the awkward entrance faze her. She shook it off and went to work, defeating AJ Lee to reclaim the Women's Intercontinental Championship, proving that a bad entrance can't stop a legendary performance. It was a roller coaster of a night that also saw Gunther put on a clinic against Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes successfully holding onto his gold against Randy Orton. It's a great reminder that while we tune in for the scripted drama, it's the live, unpredictable chaos that really keeps us coming back. What did you think of the production snafu? Was it a total letdown, or just a funny footnote in an otherwise stellar night? Let me know in the comments below, hit that like button if you're a wrestling fan, and make sure you're subscribed for more deep dives into the world of WWE. At the end of the day, even the biggest stars in the world can have a new low, but it's how they finish the match that defines their legacy. Ever seen a human being transform into a literal missile? WrestleMania 42 is in the books, but one image has completely hijacked the conversation, and for good reason. A viral photo of Bron Breakker hitting the ramp at full tilt has taken over the internet, and honestly, it is pure art. You see him in mid-sprint, surrounded by a blur of motion, looking less like a wrestler and more like a projectile launched with a singular, violent purpose. It is one of those rare, perfect shots where the aesthetic is actually more legendary than the move that followed. Ironically, the actual spear didn't quite land with the same seismic impact as that photograph, but in the world of wrestling, the visual is king. This was a massive statement for Breakker, especially after a nagging groin injury sidelined him from a proper in-ring match at the show. Now that he is officially back in the mix, the rumors are already swirling about a high-stakes program with Seth Rollins, and frankly, that feels like the collision we have been waiting for. But there was an underlying tension at Mania that you might have missed. That onstage reunion with Paul Heyman, it felt forced. There was a hesitation there, a slight friction that suggested Breakker might be outgrowing the mentor dynamic entirely. He is clearly ready to step out of the shadows of icons and command the spotlight on his own terms. Looking at the bigger picture, Nick Khan is doubling down on the next generation of superstars, and the writing is on the wall. If WWE is playing the long game, a massive, generational clash between Breakker and Obafemi is the match that makes all the sense in the world for next year. From title changes for Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan to Gunther's tactical masterclass against Seth Rollins, the card was stacked, but Bron Breakker's raw intensity is the takeaway that keeps everyone talking. What do you think? Is it time for Breakker to officially cut ties with the old guard and pave his own path to the main event? Drop a comment below, smash that like button if you want more wrestling deep dives, and keep your eyes locked right here as the road to the next premium live event begins. The lights are blinding, the crowd is deafening, and WrestleMania 42 is officially taking over Las Vegas. We are heading into Night 2 at Allegiant Stadium, and if you thought Saturday was explosive, you haven't seen anything yet. Whether you are glued to your screen or looking to spice up the action with a flutter, we have got the breakdown you need. With stars like Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Randy Orton set to tear the house down, the atmosphere is electric. Before we dive into the odds, remember that WrestleMania is the ultimate payoff for a year of drama, and the betting lines often tell a story of their own. Sometimes the hero rides off into the sunset, but don't count out a shocking heel turn to flip your ticket upside down. Speaking of flips, the Roman Reigns vs. CM Punk saga has been a masterclass in tension, fueled by that infamous Paul Heyman betrayal. While the odds are leaning toward Roman at 2-7 with Betfred, never underestimate the unpredictable nature of an outside interference. If you want value, take a look at Stephanie Vacker at 11-4 to bounce back against Liv Morgan, or perhaps bank on the legend himself, Randy Orton, to finally settle the score with Cody Rhodes at 4-5. And let's not forget the long-awaited showdown between AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. That 10-3 price on AJ is looking awfully tempting for those who love an upset. Coverage kicks off at 11 p.m. UK time on Netflix, so grab those free bets via our links before the first bell rings. Just remember, the golden rule of wrestling betting: always play it smart and gamble responsibly. Are you backing the favorites or chasing a massive underdog payday? Let us know your predictions in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more betting insights. After all, on the grandest stage of them all, anything can happen, and usually does.